Welcome to Journeys with Jason George, episode 38, Walking Stick Reveal, and a few gifts. As I head to Rob's house, I stop at this one spot that I've recently noticed this really cool bird. Do you see it? Nope, not in the background, but on that log. A black-crowned night heron. Pretty rare to me.
Jason!
What's up? How's it going?
Welcome everyone to Bonifab Custom. Today we have a special day because we have our reveal of our walking stick and... Oh, you didn't know that, eh?
No, I did. That's amazing. I'm so I know that it's coming today, but I've been waiting for this.
Yeah. We have Jason from Jason George Photography, and we've been making, if you haven't seen the other videos, we've been making a special walking stick that is going to entail a lot of the things that you've found over your journeys.
Yeah.
It also has a knife on it, so you can cook with it.
Yeah, and I can also like cut a branch or whatever for like my
Right.
ropes tied in the tree or whatever.
Yeah, so I'm going to grab it and I'm going to show Jason this. So give me 1 second.
My eyes are shut.
Yeah, close your eyes, Jason.
All right. Okay. Now you're gonna have to see this in sections.
Okay.
It's too long for the camera.
Oh!
Yeah. So we have the walking stick. It's really changed over the journey of how we kind of thought it was gonna look at, but you have part of it of that wood. You remember we took that little walk along the lake, and we found that piece of wood there. I have all kinds of little things that you've kind of left with me.
This is so these are
let's see if you could figure out what some of that stuff is that you left here.
okay. Well, this one I know what this one is. This is my logoed golf ball.
Golf ball. Stuck that on the end, so
yeah.
You don't hurt yourself.
We'll come back to this part. So we've got the white, which is shells.
Okay.
Then we have this red brown, which is going to be a sand, I think, from New Brunswick. Blue is copper sulfate.
Okay.
This one, if I'm not mistaken.
This was in that bag.
Okay. So this one is. I went running with the bulls and I saw someone actually get hit by a bull.
Nice.
And this is sand from Spain, 2016.
Right.
So
and I see a little bit of
little blood.
red in
Yeah,
there.
little blood in there. Right?
You picked up that.
Yeah, I got the good sand.
So yeah, if we look down, you see that?
Yep. So that right here, that's 600 million year old shell.
Okay.
That some guy gave. Oh, there's a second one.
There's another one there.
And then we've got this. It might be a little bit creepy and but cool.
Say hello to my little friend.
So that's a crayfish.
Okay.
This,
You might not recognize that. But
yeah, this. I know what it is because I only gave you one thing that was like fur-like.
Right, yeah. That's what that is.
So that's fox fur.
Fox fur, okay.
Then we've got, so there's two black things here. So we've got.
That one's a little finer.
So that one's going to be black sand from like Santorini.
Okay.
This looks like broken glass, so that's going to be like the lenses. So that's mica.
That's mica, yeah. That's what I put there.
And then we've got dollar bills. So that's from Chicago when they actually take money and they shred it.
Okay. And this one here, I don't know if you recognize it, but it was a bigger rock, and I crushed it into.
Okay, so bigger rock. It was lava then.
It's the lava, yeah.
Yes.
I think it's the lava, yeah.
Okay, awesome.
Right? So all that stuff, all kind of incorporated. Now, you'll see it a little bit more on the build, but this is actually, so we got this when we were walking along the Grand, and we actually hollowed that out.
So it's got a whole solid piece of metal in it.
A solid piece of aluminum that's
Yeah.
welded from the top to the bottom, just for strength. And then this is basically just covering the outside. We glued it back together. So
This
yeah.
thing looks so awesome. And I love the height that it is for me. Sweet. So
there's some stuff in here. So maybe we're gonna show the viewers, like, you know, we have the golf ball here, right? So then this comes off.
So this part comes off, you're saying?
That part comes off, right? And there's a compartment inside there, so you could put whatever, you know, flint or.
Whoa, flint?
Flint, yeah.
Okay.
And I kind of have some flint for you, but I'll show you that a little bit later.
So then.
And then that comes out. So this is actually deer skin.
So like a deer. This is the deer hide that we had talked about.
Yeah.
And so this is.
It's like the lightsaber.
Yeah. So that's
the Damascus knife, the one with the copper in it, the kumai.
And you can also, if you look closely, see the smiley face almost in it.
Right. Yeah, the creepy smiley face. Yeah. Looks like it's actually one of those fish from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
It looks like it. Yeah. And so that has a little compartment on the back.
So we've got one compartment here.
Yeah, one compartment.
We have one compartment here.
Right. And then on the bottom, you can take that bottom part off, that plug, and
then you have a longer compartment.
Yeah.
And someone was actually saying maybe I could put some like fishing like line or something in here so that I could make it like a whole survival stick and be able to like not only skin the fish with this but also catch a fish.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Let me grab a couple of the little attachments here. Okay, here we go. So we got this here, which is like a fork. I know you gave me some idea to make that little fork there.
Oh, yes, this is so that I can like spike a whatchamacallit, like a snake, because I'm a little bit of, people don't know this, but I am a little bit afraid of animals. I know, I'm a wildlife photographer and I'm afraid of animals, but how do you conquer your fears? You gotta face them.
That is correct. So you have this that you could screw onto the bottom or the top or whichever one.
So basically anywhere this is a hole, I can put one of these attachments.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, and this one goes in nice and deep, so it's going to be nice and strong.
Yep.
So the snakes, then I can just pin it down and then come and grab it so that we can get a hold on it.
Yep.
Um,
so another little thing that, so here is some flint. Okay, so this you could strike with a knife or something else sharp. And this
I can strike with the knife, eh? Let's see. You're putting a lot of pressure on me.
Uh-oh. There you
go.
There you go.
There
so now
we go.
You can light your fire. You're gonna let it fire in here, Jason.
Sorry. Oh, that's awesome.
It's good, eh?
So, I just need some dry wood or grass and I can start a fire almost anywhere.
Yeah. So that's that. And then I have this here.
This one's kind of cool. This one is for when I'm on like taking someone on a walking tour.
Right.
So that I can, not that you can see it because it's so bright, but on my hand, you can see that there's actually a laser pointer.
Laser pointer, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Look, right
on the JG, right there, boom. Right? So then I can help guide and show people where it is, and it'll just screw in onto the bottom.
Yeah.
And then as I shine it, they will be able to see.
Yeah, which is, that's a nice little attachment there.
Sweet little attachment.
Then you have, your actual camera attachment.
Whoa! So my camera.
Okay, let me just switch this back on here. Okay, there we go.
So the main reason for this walking stick, though, which most people don't actually realize, and like a lot of the time we just talk about like the knife, but the main reason is actually this piece here, which will screw into the bottom of my camera.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I have a monopod when I
Exactly.
put it into the top.
Right. That comes in handy. Yeah.
Being a photographer, it definitely will come in handy because in my older age, I start to like shake a little bit.
And you can put this like in the ground if you need.
So
Like a short one. eh?
exactly. I've got a long one. I've got a short one. I even have a little wee one.
Right.
Well,
Right.
I don't. Well, yes. And then you just gave me this one,
Yeah.
which this is actually awesome because I could use this either for my cell phone or my camera, but I've got almost 360-ish, maybe
Yeah.
270-ish rotation on where I want to be able to shoot
Yeah.
and lock it. So all of these contraptions and additions will actually make this walking stick as like the Swiss Army stick
Right.
of sticks.
Of sticks. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you like it, and I hope you're going to share some video of you taking it out and using it.
I am going to take lots of video and share me using it, and I'm going to be taking it to all my presentations and talks just to try to educate and show people what the cool things are that like you can do when you meet new people and all of that.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So honestly, this has been a pretty amazing project, and since you have something for me, I have something for you.
You have something for me?
Yes. So I have to go and get it though because it's actually in my car.
Okay. This is a surprise.
I know. So I had to get something from my car.
Okay.
It's actually not just all for you. So you have
Oh.
a daughter.
Yes.
So you don't have you're not actually going to get to open this
Oh, I give
one.
that to her.
Yes. And then there's another one because you've got
Oh,
two
that's
daughters.
Nice. Oh my god.
So they each get something.
Okay. Yeah. That's nice. Thank you.
It's just a little something as a thank you from me to them. But this one's for you.
Okay. I'm excited.
I guess you can open this one first. This one's sort of like it's a card. There's a card on it. You don't have to read it in front of everybody.
Okay.
But there's a picture that's supposed to kind of like remind you of me.
It's a nude of you. No.
Oops, I gave you the wrong picture.
That's cool.
So that's a
is
red fox.
That's a red fox?
So just like people,
Yeah.
all foxes are different.
Wow.
So this is actually a melanistic red fox, sometimes referred to as like a silver fox.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And it's a little bit silly one because I always stick my tongue out in selfies, and so I thought
Yeah.
that would be a fun way for you to.
And that's not Photoshop. That's
None
a
of
real-
this. Yeah, that this is all the pictures I'm going
Wow,
to show
that's
you or give you or all of them are unphotoshopped.
That's cool. That's a
Yeah.
nice bit. Thank you.
You can show them the picture on that card.
Okay.
You don't have to read it on camera. I don't want you to cry.
Yeah. You know what?
But it's a cool picture that I think that people might enjoy.
Okay. Oh, wow, that's cool. So that's. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll show some close-up pictures of it. But
Right.
it's a penguin family.
Yeah, so it's a family of penguins, and so when we think of penguins, we think of them like in grass,
Right. No,
right? Or sorry, we
in
don't
snow.
think of them in
Yeah.
grass. We think of them in snow. So this is where it sort of messes with your mind. Just like this one, right? Anything's possible,
Yeah.
right? This isn't your standard red fox. It's a melanistic one. Penguins live in snow. If you listen to like Madagascar movie as opposed to Ice Age or Happy Feet, that's when they're in the snow, and those are the movies we think of. But
Right.
they do live in multiple countries. Those are South African. I've also swam with them in the Galapagos Islands.
Very interesting. That's neat.
And then I gave you some cards so that you can actually like give them to people.
Okay. Yeah.
So these are just like some different animal pictures.
Okay.
Just
Oh, that's cool. These
just
are
a
all
little.
your pictures too. Yeah, I'll show them up close at the end of the video.
And
Cool.
and then I
Wow.
included this one here because it's funny because recently there's this little girl that I met at a market, and she looked at this guy and was like, "Is that you naked?" And I was like,
Naked picture?
and I was like, "What?"
Yeah, that's not.
That is not me.
No.
But it was such a cute, like innocent, like funny comment that
That's a neat
and it's a cool picture. Like, look at that boat that guy's got.
That's
Like,
crazy.
and I did ask him for the picture. That's why I'm willing to share and
Okay.
like show it. Like, I
Right.
put my camera up. What's crazy is he's on that water, and there's like 4 hippos and 3 crocodiles swimming just
Very
behind him.
dangerous. That's cool. That's a neat picture too. Yeah, thank you.
So, you often drink like coffee when I'm around you. So there's something like for you and your wife.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's a little candle in there.
That's neat.
And then there's a coffee mug, but I don't know if you're like hippie and like cool.
Yeah. That's
So
cool.
there's a coffee mug with
Thank you very much.
out a handle, and there's one with a handle.
That's neat.
And then there's one last thing.
Oh my.
Um,
That's too much there.
well, this one's actually real. This is the last one of it.
Okay. Oh, it's heavy.
It is heavy. It's also slightly
Ooh.
drinkable. I mean, it's breakable.
It's drinkable. Drinkable sounds good. Okay.
Oh, there's 2 glasses in front of you too. Maybe.
We're gonna take some shots today. What is it?
So I did probably overwrap it, but
Oh, that's cool.
so I.
Whoa. Oh, that's from Collingwood.
But if you look closely,
How did you get that on there?
because
Is that
When-
your brew?
no, I wish. But so
That's neat.
this is a bottle that they like. If you had bought them and you had so many, they would put whatever you wanted on them.
Really?
So this is actually the last one I have that have my logo on it, and it's actually etched,
Yeah.
right? How we etched with our knives.
Yeah.
So it has my logo on it because my logo's kind of cool to
That
me.
is neat.
And then it has a little like message on the bottom saying thanks for everything.
Wow, that's neat. That's really nice. Thank you, Jason. You shouldn't have. I
Yeah.
appreciate it. That's
I actually maybe had to ask my mom for hers back so that I could give you one because I didn't have any, but I knew that it would be a cool.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, mom. Yeah. And then I also put like a little like because
Oh,
we
yeah.
did the like walking stick together. So
Yeah.
if you ever get bored and miss me, you can go
Yeah.
QR code right to the walking
You can
stick.
actually put that QR code on the walking stick too.
Oh, I actually will plan to. I'll
Yeah.
figure out where I can put it on it.
That's really nice. Thank you very much, Jason. I appreciate it. You didn't
problem.
have to. That's nice. But we have some nice gifts from Jason. I'll share all these at the end of the video. But thanks, Jason. It was a pleasure.
Hanging out, doing
Yeah,
this.
collaborating on this project. It was nice.
I hope that it's not the last project.
No,
I know
no.
that we're still working on the like deer hoof one, but
Yeah.
I hope that there's not just that one and maybe more because I do like when you read my note, I've actually or if you've listened to a video that I've made, I really enjoy like hanging out and like learning from you. Like you put out so much.
Well, we're learning.
No, and learning from each other.
Yeah, exactly.
But I wish I had there's a couple teachers I've had in my life or that I've worked with, and you're one of them that I'm like I wish I had you as a teacher
Thank you.
because it would have made
You're too kind.
my life maybe taken me in a different direction or just open my mind up sooner to things or like the things that we're doing here I never thought I'd ever get a chance to weld or
Right.
I tell my friends that I got to forge weld and they're like, what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, man, it was there's so many things here that I know that they happen and they're you just get the end product.
Yeah.
To me, it's
Well, you find it now. You have more of an appreciation for how
totally
it's done, right?
Yeah,
So that's
the
great.
little things this walking stick, I when I was came up sort of with the idea, I thought about it for a while and then gave it to you, but it was I thought it was okay, this, boom, and then it was no, we have to think about all X,
Right.
Y, Z, A, B, C,
Right.
D, F, Y, G,
Yeah.
and it was oh my goodness, but it's so cool how it all came together.
Yeah.
So I do really appreciate this experience, and I don't know if you are a drinker, but I felt
Yeah,
that it was
no,
something that was
that's-
kind of cool.
That's great. Like this stuff is stuff that I'm gonna use, and definitely.
Awesome.
That's great. Yeah. Yeah. No, really like that. We're gonna do some other collabs for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, and hopefully we're gonna get some footage that we can share. Of you using it. And all the
I'm
features and
gonna
all
work.
that
I'm
stuff.
gonna work. I actually just released a video
Okay.
of a baby loon coming out of a shell, and that was special for me. But I'm now gonna I've got my walking stick. I'm totally gonna now
Oh yeah.
start to include it in all my videos
Awesome.
and or how it might help me, and I might even set some up so it looks like I'm really deep in the bush and scared or whatever. But it'll be pretty fun to show how this walking stick will be actually helpful, because
Yeah.
everything on it is actually practical or useful to some extent.
And that's the key with collaborating, right? Because if you said to me, "Hey, make me a walking stick," it wouldn't look like that, because you're the one that knows exactly what you need, right? So you tell me, "Oh, I need this, this and that," and then me just putting it together. That's that basically the easy part. But
Yeah, but you need to know how to put it together.
right. But if you want something functional, you need to collaborate with somebody that knows what they need, right? So that's why collaborating with anybody. That's why it's we collaborate.
Totally, and it's been
Yeah. It's been a good journey. That's
been a great journey,
Yeah.
and a lot of laughs and
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
So-
yeah. But if you want to check out Jason George Photography, his YouTube, his Instagram, and his TikTok too. Right?
I do have
might as
TikTok.
well. Yeah.
I got TikTok because of this guy. So
But yeah, different forms, right?
Yeah.
Because it hits on different people. So
totally.
yeah, check out his stuff.
Thank you for watching this episode, and until next time, stay safe, have fun, and enjoy the wildlife. Check out social media for more about my book.